Hello and welcome back to JDA-football. What an intro that was, may I say. Today we're doing something that both Dan and Alex have done. I'm a bit behind the times, but we're sorting that out tonight. So we're doing an Aston Villa team, Tiermaker, based off last season's team, because obviously the teams are still evolving for this season. I'm not including players that haven't played. So, for example, James Chester was on loan all season, not including him. And let's get straight into it. Right, so I'm starting off with the goalkeepers. First up, Kalinic. For me, he's just average. He's not anything really stand out. Made a couple decent saves for us. Could put him in decent, but I'm going to put him in average just for now because I don't really rate him compared to our other keepers. Jedsteer, obviously, his performance a couple seasons ago in the playoff finals was just phenomenal. But since then, he's not really played much, being kind of a reserve keeper for us, and it hasn't had really much of an effect on the team. Not many saves coming in. I'm going to put him in decent, mainly because of his performance. Otherwise, I'd have put him in average. His performance in the playoffs, I might add. Nyland or Neeland, however you're going to pronounce it. He's a bit on and off, to be honest. He's pulled some amazing saves out of the bag, but he has been very on and off. I'm going to put him in good because he has saved us quite a few times. Yeah, I'm going to put him in good. And Heaton is our number one, normal keeper. He's been out for a long time, but he is pretty class, massive leader for our team, which is what I keep saying. Sorry about that. Keep saying about Villa. We need a bit of a strong leadership in our squad, and I think Heaton really provides that. So I'm going to put him in good because that's what I think he adds to the team. I think he adds that leadership quality. Moving on to defenders. We have got quite a few defenders, some of which pretty average, most of which pretty average, if I'm honest. Yeah, just mostly an average team, if I'm completely truthful. Premiership quality is arguable at the moment. We've had a couple victories which could say we deserved otherwise, but yeah, not going to go into that. I think we were very lucky to stay up this season. I'm just happy to be in the Prem again and keeping Grealish and Mings and that. Matt Target, he's a bit on and off. He has had a couple of really good performances, but they are few and far between when he's actually like a standout performer. So I'm going to put him in decent. Konza, again, I'm going to put him in decent. I think he's an all-round decent player. He's not letting down the side, and he has had quite a few good performances. But yeah, I think he's it's definitely showing the difference between Championship and Premiership quality. But saying that, I do think he is Premiership quality, and he would fit in well with a few good teams in the Prem. Right, so I've got pictures mixed up apparently. Yeah, there we go. Courtney Hawes. Hawes again is a very on and off player. He has had a few really good performances. In my opinion, is very, very slightly better than Konza. But they are both two very strong defenders in our team. But again, fairly average. So I'm going to put him in decent. Gilbert is a player I really, really like. Really rate him. He's pulled a few really good players out of the bag. Yeah, he's made quite a few good plays last season, last season, and yeah, I think he's a very nice player in our squad. Really rate him. I'm going to put him in decent. Engels, to be fair, I'm not sure I really rate Engels. Engels is a bit on and off. He's made a few diabolical mistakes, oh my god, costing us games. I'm going to put him in average. I would have put him in decent with most of the other defenders, but he's made a few really awful mistakes, which I just don't accept really. Yeah, Elmo is a true villain. He's been with us for a few years now. Best moment of Elmo, I was at a game, I can't remember which one. The guy in front of me shouts, effing get him, Elmo. Yeah, just never really imagined a Muppet hitting someone. Yeah, Elmo's a decent player. I don't see him moving much further up the Premiership if we do start progressing. But he's a good player, played a big part in getting us to where we were. Getting a bit old now and a bit slow though. Neil Taylor. I'm going to put him in average, maybe even poor. Nah, average. I don't think he's a solid defender. I don't think he is really reliable as a defender. Does have his moments, but again, yeah, I don't rate him. I don't think he's a solid defender. I don't think he's what we need. I'm going to put him in average. Tyrone Mings, hot-headed. He's made a few mistakes, but he is a world-class defender. Basically bolstering our defence, and I do slate him quite a bit on the podcast, but only because he's rated so high by other teams. I think he's one of the overrated players in the podcast. In football, but one of the better players on our team. I'm going to put him in star player because I think he is carrying our defence. Midfield, where in my opinion Aston Villa shines through. Kicking it off with Douglas Luiz. Yeah, Luiz, he has his days. I've rated some of his recent performances. Played really well tonight actually, filming this just after the Sheffield United game. I'm going to put him in good? No, I'm going to put him in decent, but I think he could go in good at the end of this season. I've really seen potential in him, not just because of his amazing hair. Danny Drinkwater is actually missing from this list, although James Chester is in, even though he hasn't played a game last season. Jack Grealish, what can I say? He has to be there. Definitely carried our squad this season, along with Tyrone Mings and one other player who is coming along very shortly. Yeah, best player in our squad by quite a bit. He's amazing on the ball. He's amazing playmaker. He's putting so many goals for us, so many key goals in last season, and hopefully this season as well. another 5 seasons to go of this beauty, hopefully. Horihan is getting a bit slow this season. Last season, sorry. Did have a few really good performances, a few really key plays and goals. I'm going to put him in good. Lansbury, I can't say he's been amazing, to be honest. I'm going to put him in average. I'm going to put him in average only because he's been on and off. I could put him in poor, but I'm not going to be that mean to him. Oh, we were missing Drinkwater, by the way, but I'm going to put James Chester placeholder in for Drinkwater. We'll just name this Drinkwater. Yeah, James Chester is now a placeholder for Drinkwater because Drinkwater is in a league of his own. Oh my god, I don't see what he possibly adds to the team. Moving on, John McGinn. John McGinn was actually absolutely class last season. Definitely carried us with Mings and Grealish. Did amazingly. Really rate him. One of my favourite players in the team. Yeah, got a running joke with a Scottish guy every time we walk past John McGinn, because he is absolutely class. Final midfielder, Marvellous Nakamba. I'm going to put him in average. He's put in a few good goals, not as much as. I don't think he's worth his money, to be honest. He's still settling in, but he was massively overrated when we bought him, and I don't think he's lived up to that rating or that height. Strikers. Now we're moving on to strikers. Starting it all off with Keenan Davis. Keenan Davis made a few key plays. I really rate him as a player, as a striker or forward. I think he is really good at placing the ball where he wants it. I'm going to put him in good. El Ghazi. Can't say, to be honest, that he's settled in particularly well in the Premiership. Yeah, I think he is. I think he'd be really good as a Championship forward. He was really good for us a couple of seasons ago when we moved him back up to the Prem. But I can't say he's adapted well to the Premiership at all. I'm going to put him in average. Jota. What are we going to do with the Jota? I'm going to put him in average. Why did we even sign him? I really don't rate him. He hasn't done anything really stand out for me. Don't think he's particularly worth his money. I'm not sure the figure of goals he's scored is, but he hasn't scored much. Definitely not enough for what we spent on him, which I don't think was a huge amount of money, to be fair. But yeah, Samatta, he had the most hype we've had for a while. Same with the next player we're moving on to. Honestly, really don't rate him. I don't think he's settled in well to the Premiership at all. Obviously, he has moved from a different league, so we're still waiting for his settlement period. But I'm going to put him in decent. I think decent's the wrong name for this category. This should be average, and this should be okay, because yeah, this is just like average players, to be honest. Yeah, Samatta, I'm not sure I rate him really. It's a bit on and off, but yeah, I don't think he's lived up to his hype at all. Wesley, he's the same. Really don't rate him for what we paid for him, which again, I don't think he was a huge sum, but he brought a lot of hype to the team and then never lived up to all of that hype. Trezeguet I actually really rate Trezeguet. I really like the way he plays, and I really like a few of the goals he's played, especially towards the latter half of the season. He's been really good. I'm going to put him in good because yeah, I really rate him. So that does conclude our Tiermaker. Please check out the podcast on Spotify. Give this video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me your tiers. Have I got some wrong? That's your choice. Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Check out all the socials. They'll be linked down below. Yeah, thanks for watching.